Hello, my amazing friend. If life feels heavy, if your mind feels tired, this video might be exactly what you need. Because today, we're not just going to talk about mental strength. We're going to build it step by step, together. You'll improve your English, expand your mindset, and most importantly, you'll remember who you really are. Let's face it, the world can be cruel. If you're too kind, people take you for granted. If you show emotions, they call you weak. If you dream too big, they laugh at you. So, you shrink, quietly, slowly. You stop showing your light, you stop trusting your voice, and somewhere along the way, you forget your own strength. But here's what they don't teach us in school: how to protect our minds. We're trained to pass exams, get degrees, chase careers, but never taught how to handle heartbreak, rejection, failure, or loneliness. No one prepares us for the inner battles, the silent ones, the ones where your mind is screaming but your mouth stays quiet. Mental strength isn't loud. It isn't about pretending to be okay. It's about knowing how to stay calm when the world feels like it's falling apart. It's the ability to sit with your pain without letting it destroy you. It's choosing peace over panic, reflection over reaction, growth over guilt. It's building your life, not out of comfort, but out of clarity. And that's what we'll do in this video. Together, we'll build a stronger you, a version that doesn't need to shout to be powerful, a version that doesn't break in silence but rises in it. You'll also improve your English, because these words won't just enter your ears, they'll stay in your mind. They'll shape the way you speak, the way you think, the way you act. So before we move forward, take one deep breath. Now whisper to yourself, I'm not here to stay the same. Because the strongest minds aren't born, they are built. And today, we begin building yours. Life isn't peaceful, let's be real. It's messy, it's unpredictable. One moment you're fine, and the next, everything feels like it's falling apart. A message breaks your heart. A job slips through your fingers. A friend changes overnight. And in that chaos, how you respond becomes your true strength. Most people panic. They shout, they cry, they freeze, they let emotions take control, and in doing so, they give away their power. But the mentally strong, they pause. They don't react right away. They take a breath, they process, they choose their response instead of being controlled by impulse. That calmness, that's not weakness. It's emotional intelligence. It's inner mastery. You see, reacting emotionally never fixes anything. It only adds fire to the fire. Think of someone who insults you in public. A weak mind will shout back, get angry, maybe even fight and lose control. But a strong mind, it stays still, smiles, walks away, and lets success do the talking later. That calm response isn't surrender, it's power in its purest form. You can't build a powerful life if your emotions control you. You must learn to control them, especially anger, fear, jealousy, and anxiety. And it starts with practice. When someone says something cruel, don't respond right away. Pause, breathe, think. When life gets messy, sit in silence for 10 minutes before reacting. Let your mind settle, then move. Ask yourself often, will this matter 5 years from now? Because most of the things we stress about are temporary, but our reactions can have permanent consequences. Remember, strong minds are not loud, they are calm, and in that calmness, they become unshakable. Most people today are terrified of being alone, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. The moment they're left with their own thoughts, they reach for distractions, music, social media, noise, anything to avoid silence. Because in silence, the truth shows up. And not everyone is ready to face it. But here's a quiet truth. If you can't sit with yourself, you'll never be able to stand strong in the world. Mental strength starts when you stop running from your past, your pain, your confusion. It begins the moment you look in the mirror and say, "Let's figure out who I really am." Spending time with yourself doesn't mean you're lonely. It means you're powerful enough to be whole, even when no one's around. It means you know how to refill your energy without borrowing it from someone else. It's where emotional independence is born. The kind of strength that doesn't beg for attention, doesn't chase validation, and doesn't break when others walk away. Try this. Sit in silence for just 20 minutes a day. No phone, no music, just you and your mind. Ask yourself questions you've been avoiding. Why do I feel anxious? What am I truly afraid of? What do I want, not what others expect from me? Write the answers down. Let your thoughts breathe. Go for a walk without headphones. Notice the sky, the air, the way your mind wanders and returns. That awareness, that stillness, is how you build control. Because when you enjoy your own company, you stop needing the world to complete you. And once you no longer need constant company, you begin to attract peace, clarity, and confidence that no one can take away. Overthinking is one of the most silent destroyers of mental strength. It creeps in slowly, whispering doubts, replaying old conversations, and building imaginary disasters in your mind. One small mistake, you think about it for hours. Someone doesn't reply to your message, you create 10 stories in your head. You fail once, suddenly your future feels doomed. That's not thinking. That's self-torture. Here's the truth. Your mind is a powerful tool, but if you don't control it, it will control you. It will make you live in the past. It will trap you in imaginary fears about the future. And all that mental noise, won't change the outcome. It will only steal your peace, your energy, and your sleep. A mentally strong person understands this. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every comment needs a response. Not every bad day needs to be analyzed. If someone misunderstood you, explain once, then let it go. If you made a mistake, fix it if you can, then forgive yourself and move forward. If you don't know what's coming tomorrow, stop guessing. Just do your best today. Try this when your mind starts spinning. Say, "This thought is not helpful. It's not real. Let me focus on what I can control." Because the moment you challenge your thoughts, you weaken their power. Peace isn't found by solving every problem in your mind. It's found by choosing which problems are worth your energy. Imagine this. You're rejected after an interview. A weak mind will replay every word, doubt every answer, and sink into self-blame. A strong mind? It says, "That wasn't for me. I'll improve and try again." That mindset, that calm confidence, is your superpower. Practice it every single day. Because overthinking is a habit, but so is peace. You get to choose which one you repeat. We live in a world addicted to being seen. People post everything, their meals, their workouts, their private lives, just to feel noticed for a moment. They chase likes, views, and compliments like their worth depends on it. And when they don't get attention, they feel invisible, like they don't matter. But here's the truth. Attention is not the same as respect. And the more you chase it, the more power you give away. Weak minds need to be seen to feel alive. Strong minds, they're focused on becoming someone they themselves are proud of, even when no one's watching. Ask yourself, why are you posting that photo? Why do you feel disappointed when someone doesn't compliment your new look? Why do you feel the need to prove your life to strangers online? Be honest. Because often it's not about expression, it's about validation. And that craving can become a trap. Real confidence is quiet. A lion doesn't roar to prove it's a lion. It walks with strength. and the world respects it. You don't need 1,000 people clapping for you. You need to clap for yourself. In silence, in solitude, and in growth. Imagine two people going to the gym. One goes just to post selfies, skips hard workouts, and lives for comments like, "You look great." The other shows up every day, works hard, never posts, and transforms. Who's truly strong? Not the one who's seen, the one who's consistent even in the dark. When you stop chasing attention, something magical happens. You start attracting real respect from others and, most importantly, from yourself. And that self-respect, that's permanent. It stays when the lights go off, when the crowd goes silent, and when no one's clapping. Because it's not about being watched, it's about who you become when no one is watching. So remember this: discomfort is not your enemy, it's your trainer. It doesn't come to hurt you, it comes to prepare you. Every time you step into something uncomfortable, you grow. You gain strength, courage, clarity. And little by little, you become the person your future is waiting for. Don't avoid discomfort. Walk into it with purpose, because that's where your power lives. That's where your voice sharpens. That's where your real confidence begins. And if this message spoke to something inside you, if you're ready to grow, to rise, to become mentally strong, then keep walking this path with me. Subscribe to this channel because we're not just learning English. We're building stronger minds, deeper hearts, and unshakable futures. I believe in your journey. Now let's keep going.